go in. Alrighty, what is good, everyone? I'm out here at Northwood Park, and we're going to be playing the old and forgotten layout, Northwood Gold. This course is famous for Northwood Black, and then also it's got Northwood's Blue, which is a pretty solid course. But we're going to be playing the old and forgotten Northwood Gold. It's kind of a mix between some of the black holes and some of the blue. There are some holes that, I think one, that it's got a different basket position, but all the holes should still be here. I'm going to try play it. I don't think any of the tee pads are going to be clear. They're completely covered in snow, so we're going to make do with what we got. But we're going to throw 2 shots here off one, and then 1 shot after that. We got a glow reactor and a Big Z Buzz. I'm going to throw the Big Z Buzz first. There's 2 different gaps. You can go down the straight gap or the hyzer gap. Both we're going to try to go down the straight gap. So Big Z Buzz, try to throw it smooth and don't die. That's good. That should be about 30 footer or so. Yeah, we'll throw down the gut again. We're gonna try a reactor. Woo! Got a good second kick. That first one we should have put though. Alrighty, we're a little bit closer than I thought. Maybe about 25 feet. We're gonna take 2 putts here if we need to, just warming up. I didn't take any warm-up putts or throws, so. I'm not sure you can see that squirrel, but it's massive. Okay, 2 putts here. Let's hopefully drain them both. Almost missed it. Easy bucket. Start off with 1 under with a Big Z Buzz. Okay, here's the squirrel that I'm talking about. Look how fat that thing is. Look at that. Starting off on the birdie. We're here on hole 2, 419 feet. Kind of dog legs left most the whole way. And then takes a huge drop off about halfway down the fairway, down like a 30-foot cliff. You know, the ideal shot if you want to go for it, it says it's a par 4. I'm not sure if it's a par 3 or a 4, whatever. But we're going to play it as a par 4 because that's what the team sign says. But forehand if you want to get aggressive, or backhand layup, or I guess forehand layup if you want to play it safe. We're going to try to go aggressive with a Halo Destroyer. Kind of a strong headwind blowing through here, which isn't too common, but that was a perfect line, but it just got smashed down by the wind. Alright, we ended up right in the middle. This is actually the perfect spot if you want to lay up, which we are not trying to do. We kind of got lucky with it. You can see it cut rolled right here, but nice downhill shot right here. Kind of a headwind still. We're going to throw a neutron soft proxy. Ooh. First throw with this disc, so hopefully put it close. Oh, that hit the back wall. That should be ice down there. We'll see how it is. We're a little bit left here. We kind of hit this bank and kind of came back to this side, but got a little of a putt here. We're going to go straddle. Here he calls for birdie. Snow is in the bottom of that. Easy birdie, we're going to call it. If T sign says par 4, so we're going to call this 2 under. Thanks to our focusers. Hole 3, I think it's like 520 feet or so. Par 4, pretty much straight the whole way, but it opens up out there about 320 feet or so. So we're going to try this forehand out straight, let it fade, then pitch up across. Hopefully get us a birdie. Tee pad is awful. Oh yeah, Halo Destroyer if I didn't say. That's so good. We took a slip, but that's so good. Got a pretty solid spot. Kind of got a branch right here in a way, taking away the straight shot. We're gonna try to throw a little bit of a hyzer with this Z Squirrel Luna. See how it goes. That's it. We squared it. Ugh, that's frustrating. We're gonna try to get this some sort of a run. CT swirl focuses, and it's probably like 65 feet or so. Ooh, I thought I made it. Hope you guys can see that. That was very close, just a little short. Hole 4 of the gold layout. We're playing short pads again. I don't know if I said that already, but par 3, 309 feet. Super straight. Kind of want to push something out flat, let it drift and flex a little bit. Tee pad's going to be sketchy, so we're going to just throw a crave, hopefully, so it's pretty smooth and let the disc do the work. Throw out there flat and let it do full flight. Dead center. Came out a little bit early, but oh well, now we got a par. Very long look here. There's probably about 100 feet or so. Try to give it a bid. Oh man, the back foot slipped out on that, but we hit the pole. Easy par. Alrighty, we have a 354 foot par 3. We're not going to be able to get this super close with this tee pad. It's got about that thick of snow on it, so we're just going to try to hit the gap, kind of let the disc do the work, just try to let it pull itself over the whole way and give us a long look. We're going to throw a proton crave, hopefully not die. You know what? That would have been super good if it was a touch lower. It's going to be about 100 footer. Alrighty, somehow we made it out into kind of this main area, but we got about a 60 footer or so. Try to give this a look. It's obstructed, but hopefully kind of pop a drop down flexi up there. It's gonna be tough, but that's about all we got. That left a little bit of meat on the bone. Let's go see if we can cash it. Woo! The snow is not fun to run in. Okay, left us about a 25 footer. It. Kind of got caught up on some bushes, but easy par again. Alrighty, we got 260 foot par 3. This is one of the positions that it's got a different position. It used to be about 300 feet, a little bit off to the left side. Now it's just a forehand shot. We're gonna try this Glow Firebird. Never thrown it before, but try to put it close and not die. Skip in. Woo! That was very close. Look at this beautiful, beautiful frisbee. Easy buckets. Easy birdie. We got 325 foot par 3 here. This is the first hole on the black layout that they kind of share in the Northwood Gold. Go straight forehand hyzer or backhand hyzer. This tee pad seems like it's going to be bad, so we're just going to throw backhand hyzer, let it skip with the 13th run PD. That looks perfect. Missed that. I don't know if it skipped or not. We're going to see when we get up there. It indeed did not skip, so now we're left here with about a 45 footer. Got a little bit of a left to right wind, so try to give this a run without going too far past the basket. Let's go! Easy birdie. That moves us to 4 down, I think. I putted with these focuses, not these ones. I put with some pyroplastic focuses for a while, but so far I've really been liking these CT Swirl AB ones. We're looking at 603 foot par 3 here. Kind of S's. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to birdie this one with the ground right now. Snowed the whole entire way, and this tee pad it always sucks. If you know, you know. Par 4, we're going to try this crave. get it out there into just a decent position to where we can try to throw a nice shot in a second, but go out there flat, let it drift over. A little bit of a slip and we are playing for par now. Hey, we might be able to get something up there. We threw about a 280 foot dead center shot. We're gonna try to throw, I think I might slip and die on this, so we're just gonna throw a Halo Destroyer that's probably 380 or so feet or so away, I'm not sure. So we're gonna try to throw this Destroyer out there, a little flex, and hopefully give us a putt. That was not a little flex, but we did in fact slip, so can't really complain. Now we got about a 90 footer for a birdie on this easy hole. 82 footer here, we're going to call it. This Focus doesn't have any snow on it because it hasn't touched the ground yet, I don't think. So we're going to try and dump this again. Dog barking. I'm not going to make this, but we're going to try. Get it up and let it fade right in. Do it. Oh, that was so close. Just a touch more right. Honestly, if there wasn't a right to left wind, I might have gone in, but oh well, easy par. A 279 foot par 3, forehand all day. I have aced this one in league with a backhand buzz, but we're not going to be able to do that with the snow on the ground, so we're just going to throw forehand firebird. Try to get us to 5 down, I think. Perfect. It's going to be about 15 feet or so. Hey, the camera probably doesn't make it look like it, but it's more like a 20 footer. And we're going to probably good with this one, so we're going to try to dump it. Dead center, 5 down, I think. Go get you some CT Squirrel AB focuses. Nice birdie there. I forget what hole on, but it's about 450, I think, maybe 470 foot par 4. Want to throw it straight, let it fade down to the landing zone, and it's a putter up to the green. Starting to get a little bit more windy here and cold, so I'm gonna throw a Sexton Firebird out there flat, and a slight flex and let it fade down to the left. Try not to die. That should be absolutely perfect, I think. We need something just a touch straighter than this Firebird, maybe throw a little more flex. Almost in the ideal landing zone, but we're going to try a zone here about 200 feet upshot here. Go in the basket. Woo! Sat there right behind it. A low 260 foot par 3 here. Ideally, you want to throw a little backhand turnover or kind of straight forehand. I'm going to try to throw this Neutron Proxy. Bad disc to throw in the snow, but we're going to try to put it in the basket. Yeah, that's going to be like 20 feet. Alright, got a pretty short little putt here. I'm going to straddle it, this little tree here. Another birdie. I think that moves us to 7 down or so. We're here at the famous hole 12. Unfortunately, we're playing shorts. Tee pads are covered in snow. 725 feet. Want to get across the creek, up the hill, and shoot the gap. We're just going to try to get across this first creek here with this buzz. Great, we'll take it. Alrighty, ideally you want to be more to the right side for this, but that kind of slipped out of my hand, so we're just going to throw this Proxy up the top of the hill. Get us into a fairly decent spot. Dead center. Put ourselves in a good position here, pretty much right in the middle. Again, I'd rather be a little more to the right side. We're trying to make a deal. We're just going to throw something a little faster, a buzz, just to try to get up there. Got kind of a headwind right now, so. Go in. Woohoo, that was so good. Hope you guys can see that. I should have moved out of the way, but hope you guys can still see it. A little bit of meat left here on the bone for a birdie. Let's go, another birdie. I think that's, I don't even know what our score's at now. I'll put it on the screen, but another birdie. A 650-foot par 4 here. There is a short pad, but whenever the gold layout was here, there wasn't any. So we're playing the gold, and so we're gonna throw a crave here down the gut. Hopefully, let it just kind of pull itself over. It's in the middle. We didn't get far off the tee at all, but in not the worst position. We're going to try this Halo Roadrunner. It's honestly not as flippy as you think for a Roadrunner. We're probably 410 out. Got kind of a downhill run up, but I've not thrown this yet. I've thrown Halo Roadrunners that were stable, and so I got this to hopefully see if it'd be stable. So we're going to learn how it flies together. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Bro, that's like 30 feet. That thing was zipped. You see it? It flew like this crane. More stable than this crane, honestly. Dude, that's nuts. I honestly might mark that down as my best throw of the day. First throw with this, tough position, downhill run up in the snow. Give us about a 40, 45 footer. This thing's been working magic for me today, but it's getting cold out fast, so we're just trying to at least give this a run. What? The putts are just falling into there. I don't know why. I don't know why, but look at this beautiful thing. 172 grams. Beefy for a Roadrunner, but honestly flies so good you can't argue. Alrighty, we are kind of catching fire out here right now, not gonna lie. I mean, maybe not catching fire, but with this weather, we're gonna call it catching fire. 330 feet, downhill par 3, kind of a low ceiling. It's much lower in the summer, but this thing flew so good for me. We're just gonna try and pipe it down there, let it kind of flip up and do its flight. Got a right to left wind right now, so we're just trying to throw it softly, not die on this T10. Way too low, but it might lift. Nope, just right into the wall. That's going to be a tricky putt. That's going to be a very tricky putt up against this wall. Trying to make do here. Kind of unfortunate to miss that one. If we were just able to get that shot a little higher, could have been up there parked. But here we got a 320 foot. Most people are throwing Saddam on this. There's a creek short that is casual, but we're going to try this Glow Firebird on a flex forehand again. Hopefully not die. Man, that thing's stable. Right here by this bridge, we got about a 60 footer or so, but nothing we can't handle for today. Hands are getting cold. No way. Oh, just short. I thought I was going in though. 492 feet up on the hill. In the summertime we're throwing rollers on this, but not today. We're gonna try. People have been walking on this one for sledding, so kind of slick, but we're gonna try this Halo Roadrunner again, just kind of let it get its flight. it is. Sit, sit. That's going to be close to the edge. It might be in the woods a little bit. We are not quite in the woods. Once you get out here, the fairway opens up from the left side. If you're looking at the tee, it opens up to the left. So everything short of the basket is ice, so we want to be maybe just a touch long. So we're going to throw this Luna, kind of right at it and let it slide up to it and kind of past it. Okay, it's that. I took a little bit of a slip and kind of pulled it up and nosed it up, but that's alright. It's like 8 feet. Alright, the last 2 holes. I'm more worried about not getting a bogey here than I am getting a birdie on 18. So we're just going to try to cure this gap. Honestly, this Roadrunner is literally a perfect ditch for this. 330 feet par 3. Plays probably like 370, 380 up the hill, so try to give it a good line with this Roadrunner. Focus on hitting the gap. I shanked that right, but it got up on top of the hill. In fact, did not hit a gap, but luckily I don't think we're going to take a bogey. We got probably about 100 feet or so here on this look with a right to left tailwind. Whew. Get it there. Just past it. The hole 18, 660 feet, probably the signature hole here on Northwood Gold. Just rip it out straight. Don't go left, don't go right, be straight. And then you have an uphill, dog leg to the right, upshot to the basket. Got a strong right to left wind, so we're going to try this hit little box. Not rip it, but just kind of smooth it out there. And give us the opportunity to birdie. Yep. That's going to be tough to get a birdie, but we could pull it off. So we kind of cut ourselves off here. We're probably like 310 away up the hill, probably plays like 330 or so. Got kind of that right to left wind still. I'm going to try this backhand. A forehand just might be hard to get it far enough right at the moment. So we're going to go backhand crazy. I think that was pretty good. It might be a touch too turn, but honestly solid. A little bit of a tester here, 25 feet. Ice cold, my hands are frozen. I have to dry off this now because we missed our putt in last hole. But 25 feet here to close it out with the birdie. A little high. Well, there was Northwood Gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much. It's getting pretty cold out here now, so I'm going to head home. A storm is going to start snowing here in an hour or so, so we're going to try to get home. This is really fun. I haven't played this layout in a while. I did play shorts, but it was still fun. We got a good score. I don't know what it ended up being. I'll post it on the screen, but this focus right here was putting a lot of work for putting. It's kind of annoying whenever you putt good in a practice round like this and can't in the tournament, but oh well, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be uploading more this year, so peace out.